Hello everybody, it is the Last Raider, and we are back with another video. And really we're back to doing this again. DC is now copying Marvel. Uh, they've tried to make their own. It's almost as if, DC tries to do what Marvel's done. The problem is DC finds a newer way to do it worse than what Marvel has done. They have attempted to do a sort of an MCU with a DC EU or a DC cinematic universe. Has not worked out well because they haven't put the time or effort into it. They're always trying to take the shortcuts that Marvel has been doing. Whether it be successful or unsuccessful, now DC is now attempting to do the same thing because they're in the same boat that Marvel is in. They're a little bit further upstream. Okay, Marvel is heading for the same rapids and waterfall that's going to break their boat apart. DC is quickly getting to that point. Neither one of them want to try and turn off. They're trying to find some way to strengthen up the boat and get more people on the boat. And they need a course correction very quickly. What I'm referring to as they have been doing this thing where, Marvel has gone in and taken plenty of characters who were originally straight and have made them, change their sexuality, changed where usually did a complete race swap sometimes, but mostly it has been, oh, this character is popular, oh, they're straight, well, let's change that. And one of the ways that they did this in Marvel was they did this with Bobby Drake, who was, Iceman, Notorious Ladies Man. And they ended up going in there and having Jean Grey do like a psychoanalyst. There's this belief in Comicsgate, or at least there's a fan theory in Comicsgate that Jean Grey actually mind raped Bobby Drake until he believed that he was gay. In other words, it's no different than, what would this be? The Vatican during the Holy War period, or the Dark Ages, coming into a town, taking some young girl and basically beating her until she admitted to having sex with the devil. Okay, that's how this would go down. Well, DC, not to be outdone, has to take some younger male character and decided, hey, you know what? We're going to take Tim Drake, who is a Robin. We're going to make him gay as F. Which makes little to no sense whatsoever. Really, this is not something confirming anything to me. All it confirms to me is the writers that we have nowadays in the best forms of entertainment we've got are shit. All right. What this is only doing is confirming to not only people who are straight, but people who are also gay, that gay characters don't work. You cannot have an original gay character now, because look at what Marvel and DC are doing. They don't make new original gay characters because they don't believe that they'll work. When it comes down to Hollywood or entertainment producers nowadays, I kind of go back to the point that was made by He-Man's producer, who said, hey, basically what he said was, we turned King Ro into a black man because nobody cared about the actual original black character in the He-Man universe, Clamp Champ. They didn't believe that anyone would want to know anything about him, and I make this to the assumption of, well, your writers are shit because a good writer could make Clamp Champ awesome. Your writers apparently were not worth a damn. You should get your money back. And it's the same thing with DC. DC needs to go back to the person who did this nonsense and demand they pay their paycheck back, because this is only going to hurt the brand. It's also, in my opinion, it would be a major slap in, being a guy that just loves women. If I had to have, if the roles were reversed, and say the world was gay, and being straight was kind of a minority thing, I would be severely insulted that you would have to take a gay character and make them straight for me to have representation. That's saying you don't want to put, and I'm going to say something here that may piss off some Christian people, but mind you, I'm saying this, humor me, okay? As I'm saying this, humor me for a minute. you are stating that you do not want to put the work in necessary to make that character great. Ergo, you are only looking, you don't want to put the necessary work into making a gay character awesome. Okay? Batwoman works because they actually put the time and energy into making the character worthwhile. Now, the TV show doesn't work because they're going for, oh, look, gay, 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 gay. Look at this gay woman. And this is why it doesn't work also, is because instead of focusing on the character and character struggles and making them relatable to a larger audience, they concentrate on the one thing that the least amount of people will be interested in. In other words, you get in there on, say, like using Batwoman again as an example. You get in there in the Batwoman TV show, and what was it that they would concentrate on? Oh, look, she's a lesbian. She has lesbian sex? No shit. With her lesbian girlfriend? Still no shit. In their lesbian house, with on their lesbian bed, in their lesbian covers, with their lesbian cat and their lesbian dog, in their lesbian bedroom, and they eat lesbian food as they sit on their lesbian couch, and they watch their lesbian TV with their lesbian TV shows. It gets annoying after a while. I ran into shit like this when I went to college, where you would run to someone who was gay, and half the time I don't think the people I ran into who were gay were legitimately gay. There is one chick that I'm certain was gay. And that was simply because she told me afterward, after I hit on her a little bit, she goes, oh, you want to go out with me? I said, yeah. She goes, I'm so sorry. I'm into girls. I was like, oh. She goes, yeah. She said, you're a good guy. She said, once you find a girl, they'll be happy to have you. She said, but I'm not the girl. I'm not that girl. I was like, oh, it was respectful. Most of the time, you would hear these kids come into college and they would be like this. This is not a real person, mind you. This is just me, paraphrasing what I would hear. I'm Tiffany, and I'm a lesbian. And that'd be it. And I remember I had one teacher in the room that said, okay, besides a lesbian, what else can you tell us about yourself? And she was stumped. This one chick literally could not get anything, could not go past lesbianism. She had nothing else to identify with. We were like, they're going around the room. He's like, well, you, sir, pointed to me. Who are you? I said, I'm so-and-so. I like paintball, comic books. I play video games. I mean, what you see is what you get. And he goes, see, what interests are you in? Well, she goes, I like girls. He goes, something besides lesbian. It was bad. I don't think that guy lasted very long. He was pretty cool, but I don't think he lasted very long. But as I said, that's about as far as this gets. It's not, oh, hey, this is an interesting story. You literally could take this story and make the secondary character here on the screen, the blonde dude, make him a blonde chick, and just change the story around to where, Tim Drake finds a chick, and it turns out, hey, she can fight, and she figures out that he's Robin. And so they go on it. She kind of like blackmails him into a date, and he realizes, hey, you know what? This chick's actually kind of cool. I wonder why she had always done that. She's just kind of a tomboyish girl, and he ends up liking tomboys. I mean, that would be a plot. There's a plot twist. Turned out this effeminate-looking blonde dude. Why, Tim Drake, he's not really gay. He likes the tomboy girls. And then afterward, the guy's like, yeah, I ain't got a D. I'm actually a chick. I just look like a dude. I'm flat-chested lolly, I'm just very tomboyish. And he's like, oh, well, okay then. I think I can handle this. That'd be a pretty good plot twist. That'd be a subversion of expectations. Imagine that, ladies and gentlemen. A straight relationship would be the subversion of expectations of the comic book universe today. What have we come to? Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed the video. Please sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay frosty. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye now.